Today was one of those days where I just felt like really, really far away from perfect as a human. Let me explain. This is like all I want to do right now, but I have a lot I have to get done. Hey Paco, how you doing? All right. So this is actually what has to happen. I gotta clean this camera, guys. Whew, sorry about that. I gotta clean the house. Everything was great today. No daycare, so, makes things a little bit more difficult. I'm also gonna do a workout in this video. But what I mean by, I didn't feel perfect today is the day started off really well in the sense of, I got up right away for Alex because she woke up feeling really headachy more than usual, which isn't normal, but, every once in a while it happens to her where she gets a crazy migraine. And so I pick up the slack. And yesterday I had a little bit of a sore throat, and so today I woke up with a little bit worse of a sore throat. So I had to suck it up, and I got right up and I started helping Everly out and made breakfast, and Everly spent a fair bit of time with her grandmother Shirley in her room and watched some TV with her or was finishing up a movie. And then I could just tell that Alex really wasn't feeling great, so I went out shopping, took Everly to lunch. We grabbed a little Happy Meal, which he was super happy about. And I felt like a great father throughout the whole day. And I went shopping and then got Everly back home and did lunch. Did a little snack before she went down for a nap, and Alex put her down for a nap. And so after that, I was sitting down, and the kitchen was a little bit dirty. And Alex was like, I can use your help with the kitchen. And it really wasn't that bad because I did just get done cleaning it a little bit before that. And then Alex went ahead and made some stuff and made a little bit of a mess when she was making the stuff, which is fine because most of the time she's cleaning the mess. So I should have just been like, no problem, got you, and got up and got to work. But I really wasn't feeling good. So I was a little bit pissy. I did get right up and I did do exactly what I needed to do, but I gave Alex a hard time about it. And I feel like I'm less of a human today because of that. I shouldn't have gave her a hard time because I know how she's feeling. And I guess that's what it comes down to is at least I'm having some reflection and humility about what happened. Right now she's putting Everly to bed. She's typically the person that puts Everly to bed because Everly asks for mom a lot. Rightfully so to mom. But yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have been the one to give her crap about the kitchen being dirty. I should have just got up and did what I had to do, I guess is what I'm getting at. But sometimes we react. Even when we're doing, we react. And I guess what I'm trying to say is a little less reaction. Even if you have some stuff in your mind, you could kind of let that be, let that go. Just turn on some lights for some better lighting. But I really should have just let that one go. And then the other thing is I think why I was a little bit upset is I got nothing done on the trailer. Granted, not feeling great, so I probably needed a day break. My knee was hurting quite a bit because of the bending and all the stuff I did yesterday. And I probably just overdid it, and that's probably why I feel the way I feel. obviously Alex wasn't mad at me for the little, inconsistencies of my day. Stop that noise. Okay, I was just cleaning up. So I was just cleaning up, and I did just get a text from Alex saying stop that noise because Everly is like probably about to fall asleep. So I might have just messed up again and woke her up. But I'm trying to be productive. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to make things happen. And some days just feel like you can't. But I helped Alex make dinner. I marinated chicken. I did the run for all the food. I a lot of normal things that parents do. I made Alex breakfast, like a nice breakfast this morning. I made us some really nice, fancy, like lemonade orange juice drinks this afternoon, and just helped out as much as I possibly could. But that one little thing, like giving her a hard time thing, just hurt my heart. It made me for a moment there wonder if I was a good partner. And I think I am. I feel like I am. Consistently, often. But sometimes one little thing just ruins your groove, right? And that's not to say that I'm going to let this continue, but yeah, it just hurt my groove a tiny bit. Oh, man, Everly really makes a mess around the house. Oh, that's off. Just making sure that was off so it doesn't start making noise. Everly doing a little woodwork project. But since I was told to stop making the noise, what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of a workout. The sun is starting to set, and it's starting to look really pretty outside. I'm really proud of this job I did here. Look at this. I rebuilt this deck for them and put this composite down. Look at that little nose just pointing right out to that sun. Look at the picture framing job I did around the whole thing. It's just a bit of a work of art here. So I do really good work when I do it. When I do it for a customer. I'm going to set you guys here and do my workout. But yeah, so momentarily I just felt like I wasn't doing the best or being the best version of myself in that moment. And I know we all do it. We all have these inconsistent moments, but I try not to have them. Sometimes I like to go through the thought before I react, and every once in a while you just react. My leg's feeling pretty decent now. It has hurt the most it's hurt in a while in a single day. Just like getting it into the deeper, flexion and deeper extension. So that's been a little bit of a struggle. So maybe it's like getting better from the surgery. It's been, on Friday, it will be 7 weeks. since I got ACL surgery. And I don't know if maybe I'm a little bit mentally drained from this. I feel like I'm doing pretty good mentally, but maybe that's part of my reaction today. Is like a little bit of the mental draining with everything else that's been going on, trying to get things done. I know I was talking about yesterday how like you just got to go and do it. But maybe every once in a while you need to sit down and not do a thing. Because maybe I was just running myself a little too hard, and that's why I was starting to get a little bit of a sore throat. 1, 2, 3. My quad's working pretty good now. I just got to get the definition back and the strength back in there. 2 more of these. And then we'll work on the flexion, which I got to put a sock on for the flexion. I have yet to make a charity for this month. I'm still looking into them to put up a poll. It's a lot harder than you would think, finding good charitable organizations on GoFundMe, or just in general, ones that you could really trust. I like to look up their scores and make sure that they're doing right with the money rather than giving it to them and then hoping for the best. All right. Let's do this. What's up, Mr. Paco? You gonna come and hang out? You wanna come sit over here? I don't know, how much time are we at? 12 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a view of the sun for a little bit here because it's very nice. I know how much you like the sunsets here. Well, I put my socks on at least. So I'm working on some charity thoughts. One of them is a women's shelter that I was looking at. One my mother-in-law has been suggesting, and she actually is on the board of this charitable organization. It's called the United Way. It's a Canadian nonprofit, and they help tons of families and stuff in need, and many other things. Like they help send the money to the right organizations and like manage all that stuff. But they're like one organization, I think, that then helps. I'll have her talk about it, and then you guys could decide if that's one of the ones that you would want to donate to. Wow, that sunset's getting really good. I'm going to leave you that way for a minute. Yeah. So that one might be the next one you guys might be interested in. And then I don't have a third one yet. I know that we were talking about, some people were talking about like diabetes one. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments on what you think we should donate to next. Because it's really you guys that are the ones making the decision, because you guys are the ones donating most of the money as like a group. I know that I'm putting in, like this month I actually wound up having to put in $140 because when I made the GoFundMe transfer to my account, there was a processing fee. So we lost 60 of, I think it was 60, no. We lost some of the money. I don't remember exactly. I think it was $960 is what came to my account. So I had to donate an extra $40 to be able to make it exactly $1,000, which is no problem. I'm happy to do it. Wow, that's getting crazy. In a couple weeks from now, actually, about half a month away, 2 to 3 weeks away, there's going to be another couple that is doing the Great Loop that's coming out this way. You might know them by Mathers on the Map. And they're actually going to be on the opposite side of this bay. And we're hoping to be able to meet up with them, maybe take the boat across. They have 2 kids, and so they're a family about the same age as Alex and I. And we would like to meet them because they've been doing YouTube for quite some time as well. And we have many of friends who follow them and have met them too as well. And they're like, oh, you guys should definitely link up and meet up. You guys are like kind of on the same, trajectory in life. And so it was nice to meet other families who are on a similar trajectory or doing something very similar, because you could understand each other a lot more. Like just I don't know how to explain it, but when somebody does a similar job to you, you have a lot in common and a lot you can understand from one another and a lot you can learn from one another as well. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool to come across other families like that. And so I think it's going to work out. But it's been really hard to schedule because, of all the unknowns of being on a boat and making your way out this way. And we also don't want to pass up our whole summer just waiting on others. And so that's kind of one of the things that has been really hard about it. I'm getting the foot almost all the way back, which is great. I'm going to switch you guys around for a second, just so you can see what I mean. All right. Ready? Sorry to take you away from the sunset, but let me show you what I mean by the leg. Making it most of the way now. So this is where my leg on the other side goes to. Now watch. It's basically all the way back to my butt. It's pretty much the same. This is one of the workouts I've been doing for a while. And then the added workout has been the hamstring, where I kind of isometric push down my heel into the ground or up towards my bum. 20 seconds.
That's wonder who you were talking to.
I got the mic right here. If you want to grab the other one, you can, or you can pull this one off me.
What were you doing?
I was cleaning the house.
It sounded like you were a raccoon trying to dig through the ground.
Magnet tiles?
I guess. She was basically sleeping. She said, Mom, is it raining?
You should have said yes. Go to sleep, honey.
I'm like, oh my God.
Alex texted me. You saw the text.
Yeah, I was like, straight up fuck.
I was talking earlier about how I felt like a bad human today.
Oh, why?
I had a bad reaction towards you. Like the cleaning of the kitchen. I still went and cleaned, but I just was a dick about it. So I'm sorry.
That's okay. I called you out on it. I was like...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not being mean. I'm not being rude. Okay.
I was just saying how I felt like I was doing a lot today, because I was in a general sense, but I was just being a parent. It's like...
Also, I felt like crap.
You felt terrible. I didn't feel good. So it's like, I think me not feeling well, plus my leg, plus whatever, just added into me acting like a dick. So I apologize. Look at that sunset, though. I was also talking about how we're potentially meeting up with Mathers on the Map in a couple of weeks.
We'll see what happens with that.
Well, yeah, it's a big maybe.
But yeah, back to your previous point, I think, in the scale of douchiness, pretty low.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like me.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to apologize when you feel like you did something wrong.
Yeah. I'm glad that my douchiness was a very low scale on the douche scale.
Low on the douchery.
Yeah.
I woke up with a headache this morning and stomach ache and was just ugh. I was couldn't get out of bed. And so Frank had it really all morning. And then
I didn't mind.
No, and like whatever, it's, you know, that's what happens. Frank, you made me breakfast, which was really nice of you.
I brought it to bed.
He brought me down a bunch of different things. He's
water.
like, this might help me feel better. This might help you feel better. This might help you feel better.
How about the ice?
The ice was a game changer.
Yeah.
Ice pack on the forehead and an ice pack on my headaches usually come from like my neck and my shoulders. And actually it started last night. My like eyes felt really painful, even like before I was going to bed. And so I was like, oh, like usually I just fall asleep. And then by the next day it's gone, but it just got worse. And like overnight I was like up like for like an hour or two. I don't even know how long, but like.
Without Everly waking you up? Just you being up?
Yeah, like just woke up in the middle of the night because my head was hurting so much.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't sleep because I couldn't get comfy and I actually like, well, at one point she did wake up and I went in her room and like helped her go back to sleep. And then I was like in her room, like stretching my neck because I was like, oh, I'm so achy. And then I had to lay in her bed for a little while, which is not comfortable. Like it's fine, but it's just like, it's sized for a toddler. Like it's not a great adult sleep space. So then anyways, I had a terrible sleep with a terrible headache. And then I feel like 75% recovered. Like I still have a bit of a headache, but definitely this morning was rough for me.
That's getting down, huh?
Yeah. I'm really grateful that you were able to take over. And then Frank and Evie went for a trip to the grocery store.
Oh, it's been 21 minutes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
It's been 20 minutes. See you tomorrow.